I gotta show you something, a couple things about it in here. Look at this. Look what's under the bench right there. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Wild Huckleberry. As you can see, it is a gorgeous, bluebird day. There is not a cloud in the sky. Not a cloud anywhere to be seen. And I'm going to tell you right now, the air is very cool out here this morning. It's about 42 degrees. But at the same time, the sun is rather warm shining on you. But that's all right. I think I'll stay cool enough. You see, I got my long sleeve on again today. I'm going to go out here and feed these guys. We got to go to the deer camp this afternoon and do cleanup because season starts Saturday. So I got to go get things ready for us to go down there. And then Farkas. How did I know that was Farkas behind me? Okay, Fark. Get on the other one or jump off, bub. See how smart he is? That's a good. Now look at this one. Now she jumps up there. Now she's not going. Well, she did go easily. Figured I'd have to fight her to get off of there. But anyway, so we got to go take care of that. I'm not teaching Sunday school now because it's November. Today would have been, I guess it still is, but it'd be what they, as they call it, it'd be my grandmother's heavenly birthday. So, miss her. Love that woman. She was awesome. Hello. But really wish she was still around to do the things that she did. I mean, she was something else. But anyway, I'm gonna take care of these guys. I got video to show you some of the stuff we did in the woods yesterday. I might even include, I probably will include a little bit about the deer camp in there. Just the, I don't know about the cleanup, but at least the what the deer camp looks like. If any of you guys who've been here for a little while, you've seen the camp. I have a feeling I will be, like last year, I'll be the one making biscuits in the mornings. So you may get a view of that one day, of me making biscuits. It's not hard. I actually do pretty good at it, I guess. Everybody ate all the biscuits, so it's just depending on, you got to figure out how many you need, really. Sorry guys, I'm trying to hold the camera and get food at the same time. I'm also going to include in here a little video that I did yesterday evening. I just strapped on the camera right here and did my chores, did the feeding of the animals, and also I'll show you kind of from my perspective what it looks like. Also gave them some hay for them to enjoy, and they are definitely enjoying it. And but then when I feed the puppies, which I could see one of the puppies is sitting down there just staring at me right now. When I feed the puppies, I'll show you that too, because it's really hilarious. It's hard to move. I thought the goats were bad. I thought the chickens were bad. It's even worse with the puppies because the goats and the chickens want to just be in front of me. The puppies want to be on me. So it makes it much more difficult. But that's okay because they're so stinking cute. I know, Patty Pat. Patty says, shut up, quit talking, go feed me. So I'm going to go do that now. You guys enjoy the video. Would you move? You're right in the way. As you can see, I might add real quick, you can see, Nat really wants me to give her a treat at the moment, but Bert is still in here with these guys. Baby. Baby. She said, hush, go feed me. But you see Bert is still over here. He's still hanging out with the goats and the cows. He's good, he gets out of the way. But he's still hanging out. He hasn't gotten out. I tried to get him out a couple times without the net, and that's impossible. So, little update on the Bert man. Alright, it is Friday morning, and I had to share, because this morning here on the Huckleberry it is 39 degrees. It is chilly this morning, y'all. No, it's cold this morning. Sonia went out to get in her car, and the windshield had ice on it. So yes, it's cold this morning. I got some goodies down here for the animals, for different ones, chickens, and Luna and Thor and the rabbits and all. But I just wanted to tell you, it's a nice, beautiful, clear day. And Farkas says good morning, but it is cold out here. I'm sorry, 39 degrees after the temps we've been used to. It's cold. I've got enough treats for the chickens this morning, but this is the only one that has decided to join the puppies. Hello, cute girl. Hello, cute girl. But I have to add that, see the blocks on the inside of the fence right there? I had to put those up there for right now to keep the puppies from going in the bro pen, because they had figured out they could, and Lee had to get 9 of them out yesterday from the bro pen. Okay, they're over there munching, they're eating, but attention is important. The babies want some extra attention. But I think I got them stopped from going in there, so that's good. Hey, big guy. Hey, big guy. Y'all are so cute. Yeah, my babies. All right, I'm gonna go inside. I'm just going to show you guys that today I stopped the chickens from attacking their food and stopped them from going in there. So that's a good thing, at least for this morning. All right, gonna check the corn feeder. We put corn in it a little while back. It has some corn in it, but I can't tell, but not a whole lot. I mean, it's obviously been spitting some out, because the ground is scuffed up all around it. So I think it's worth it to put some more in there. What you think?
Yeah, we'll put some more in it.
Okay. Baby is full now.
Yep.
Right. It's all in there. Now it's full. And so you can see there's corn sitting down on the spinner, and there's corn on the ground. So it has been working. I question whether it's working twice a day or once a day, but it has been working. All right, so the first project of the morning today, you guys ought to know this stand. You've seen it a bunch of times. This is actually where I got my deer last year, down that lane right there. This stand has always been leaning a little forward, or has been for quite a while, leaning a little forward. So we have put some support, picked it up and put some stuff underneath to hold it in place. And the front 2 supports were rotted off. They were very rotten, and so we replaced them, and I actually have a new chair in there now. So this stand is ready for me to go. It won't be my opening day stand, but it will be my first of the first week stand. Monday, Tuesday, somewhere in that range, I will be sitting on this stand for sure. And you guys will probably, hopefully, get to see some of that if I see any deer, which I really believe off this stand, that will happen. Well, we came down here to check on one of the stands and found a little problem. That tree right there, you can see right there at the top where it broke off. So it's still standing rather tall, but it's laying right in the middle of the shooting lane. So we're going to have to get rid of that. I don't need it in the middle of my shooting lane for sure. It interferes with lots and lots of things. So we will now do what we can to remove it. I wish we had the tractor, but we'll make it. Listen, it's not as big as I thought it was when I first saw it. All right, there we go. Part of it's piled over here, and yes, I'm breathing hard. And it's all gone from out of here, and part of it's over here. So now we can see down this lane without that obstruction. Whew. Cutting it with the chainsaw is no big deal, but moving it, whew, that's a big deal. But we got it, and now the lane is cleared again. Hopefully nothing else will fall before deer season, or until deer season is completely over at least. Alright, a tour of the inside of the deer camp. Nothing fancy. Bed area over here. This was actually added on some years ago. There's a bathroom back there, that dark hole. There's no light bulbs in the bathroom at the moment, so you can't use that. But we used to sleep in here when I was young. When we first built this, we put a wall right here. You see it's a dry, you can't tell it so much, but it's a step down pretty good. We put a wall across here, and that was a mistake because it was about 10 degrees that one night when we were staying in here, and all the heaters were in here and it was cold in there, and so we took out the wall and don't have that anymore. There's been heaters all over the place. That heater's been there for a little while, but used to be heaters in the middle of this. This room, back when I first started in here, this was one room, and the couches were over here on this side, and on this side was bunk beds and all kinds of different beds and things. This is where everybody slept, was right here. And in here is the kitchen. I gotta show you something, a couple things about it in here. Look at this. Look what's under the bench right there. That is a snake skin. That's a long snake skin too. That dude is pretty long. But I got another one to show you too. But here's the kitchen. This is where I probably will be making biscuits. I don't know, 4 or 5 mornings. This next week, not this week, but next week when we have camp. And then here's our cooler. And this is the other one. Check this out. I don't know if somebody put that there or what, but look what's hanging up there in the, let me step down in here. Get a little closer. Look at what's hanging in the fans. This doesn't work anymore. Now we use the cool bite hooked to this air conditioner to keep it cold in here, but look at that snake skin hanging. It's from one side to the other. Kind of interesting and strange, but there you go. There's a little tour of the camp. This is the back door, but I'm not going to mess with it right now because it's got, although I ought to open it up because we'll probably need to sweep out that way and such. So I guess I will open it up and show you guys what that looks like. All right, now the back door is open. And this is just out back where that's where you hang the deer to skin them. And there's our propane tank. Gotta have that because you gotta keep warm in here. There you go. So that is a tour of the deer camp. Yeah. Hello, Gimpy. How you doing, big guy? You doing okay? I'm coming, guys. I'm coming. Give me just a minute. Give me just a minute. Excuse me, little mama. Excuse me, baby. So there's what it is to try to step over the gate here. Gotta find a spot for my feet. And not to step on anybody. And of course it flipped over. Watch out, guys, watch out. Watch out, babies. Watch out, babies. Rip that off now, I see. It'll eventually get down there. And of course this little one is all by herself. She gets to be all by herself while these go crazy. Pardon me. I got a hen bowing up to the roosters here. Look at her. She thinks she's bad to the bone. She is definitely a hen. But she says, come on, come get me, come on. Oop, I forgot to close the trash can after I got the dog food out of it. Well, there's an egg hidden under stuff. Only one in here today. Let's go see if there's any in the nesting box. They've been hiding one up here, but it's not there tonight. Matter of fact, oh, no, look, there are some eggs in here. You guys see in there? I'll try to reach in and grab. There's 4 eggs in there. Look at that pretty egg. How green it is. No, I'm sorry, there's 5 eggs in there. Oh, look. Oh, look. I think that's probably somebody's first egg. Look at that little egg. Because here, let's see. This is another small egg here. Look how much bigger it is. And then here, I don't know if I can get it out of there without breaking one. There's a normal size egg. Look at that. That one's a little smaller. That one is much smaller. Got a feather stuck to it. All right, somebody started laying. Excellent. All right, I think that's it.